We've been together for a long time.
Yeah.
Nearly 3 years. I think we're really ready for me and you to move out.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it as well. I think we're ready.
Do you think we're ready?
Yeah, definitely.
Because I really love you and I think that I want to start a future with you now. Now we've got our first child, Mr. Darcy.
Oh, no, it'd be nice. No, I want the same thing. So
I just think
we can't take him with us.
We can, if we look for like a little cottage or something.
Can't, Lyd.
Why do you want to live in a flat?
2 reasons. No tenants will ever going to let us take him with us. They won't let him live in the flat or wherever we want to go. And secondly, your mum ain't going to want him to go either. She's too attached to him.
We can't abandon our firstborn child.
Well, listen, never mind worrying about where we're going to move or taking the pig with us. We need to get out of here first, don't we?
Where are we, actually?
You've not got a map?
Been waiting for 40 minutes.
Not that late, but lost in the forest.
Don't make excuses, please.
Stressful morning, I have. Right, well, anyway, I'm thinking of moving in with Lydia. What do you reckon? Well, I want to stay local, but obviously
I've got a great shout.
What?
And this could get me and you back seeing each other again.
What do you mean?
The apartment below me is up for rent.
Yes!
If Dad owns it, he'll give you a good deal.
It would literally be like Hugh Hefner's favourite mansion, wouldn't it?
How would it be like you have this favourite mansion?
Lydia will hate it, wouldn't she?
What do you mean, Lydia, mate? What's she got to do with Lydia? You're moving out, you're paying for the flat, she'll live where you tell her to.
You and me living under the same roof is probably her biggest nightmare ever.
So let me get something straight. You've got back with her. She's got you under the thumb anyway. She's made you buy her a pig. And now, you're going to let her decide where you live, the flat that you're going to be paying for. You're so far under the thumb, it's a joke, you know that?
I found us a flat.
Yeah.
I've got us a really good price.
Yeah.
It's a big 2-bedroom luxury apartment. It's right next to Chigwell,
Yeah.
so it's very sort of like posh, sort of nice, in a nice area. It's got restaurants, loads of nice countryside places where we can take Mr. Darcy for walks.
I'm so excited.
You'll absolutely love it. I promise you, it'll be so good. But there's just one little problem.
Yeah.
Well, not a problem at all, actually. It should be fine. But Mark lives upstairs.
No. James, I don't think it's going to work.
What do you mean, no, Lydia? I knew you was going to say that. What's wrong with it?
There's so many places, other places we could live. Why would you want to live under Mark? I think it's just going to cause so many arguments.
No, it won't cause any arguments. Mark's living upstairs.
You want to have a serious relationship and then have your best mate living above us.
Loads of people do that.
You'll be upstairs in your bachelor pad playing PlayStation, eating nachos and pizza, and I'd be downstairs doing the cleaning and the washing, looking after Mr. Darcy. It's not got loads of restaurants near. It's got like
loads of
restaurants. Near. It's not near to my family. It's not.
It's
near
got a
train
Chinese,
station.
a curry house, and it's got a pub restaurant as well.
It's got no clothes shops near it.
Let me take you to the flat and have a look, and then you can make your
I
mind.
know what the flat looks like because it'll be exactly the same as Mark's.
Stop putting a dampener on everything I try and achieve and do.
So James, how are we actually going to get there to look at the flat then?
Well...
Keeping in mind that it's in the middle of nowhere.
It's not in the middle of nowhere. It's next to Chigwell, it's in Abridge. Don't over-exaggerate. We'll get a cab.
How are we going to get back and forth there? Like, what if we lived there? Get cabs every day? If we lived close to somewhere, we could jump on tubes, get public transport, we'll be close to our friends sometimes. Have you got enough ham there, James?
What? Yeah.
You don't drive. I don't have a car at the moment. You're not even doing your driving lessons.
Talk about digging me out, Lyd. Too much ham. Don't drive.
I'm not digging you out. I'm just thinking about things. I'm just thinking about things more intellectually, and I just think that we've got to think about every aspect of living there.
Well, look, don't say no for now.
I'm not saying no.
All right, well, don't say no for now.
Okay, I'm not saying no now.
Right,
I'm saying I'll go and look for it.
Okay, bet any money you fall in love with it as soon as you start looking around. Look at the retractor van. You've got the hot water and the cold water running perfectly fine, perfectly smoothly. You've got a brand new microwave oven. You've got the newest cupboards going, which actually looks like a cupboard, but in fact it's a fridge with food in it. You can't ask for that. You can't buy that sort of stuff anymore. You've got a dining room table with dining room chairs. You and me having a nice glass of wine. Me cooking you dinner, getting a bit tipsy, going into the ensuite, master bedroom. You and me, Arg loving. Come on, Liz. You can walk around Mr. Darcy for miles of Abridge, Lydia. For miles.
Where's he going to sleep though?
Right, Mr. Darcy, wherever we go, is not going to be able to live with us. No modern flat's going to take a pig, with the rest of the tenants aren't going to have it.
I'm not abandoning
What's
my
the next
son.
point?
That's the most important.
What's the next point?
That is.
See, everything else apart from that is perfect.
2, we're under Mark right.
You can't even touch Mark from here. Look, you can't even touch the ceilings. He's miles away. He's not going to worry about what we're getting up to. He's busy with the bar. He's got his own girlfriends to worry about and whatever he gets up to. And this is all ours.
Also, what are you going to do about driving? You don't drive, James. How are you going to get around?
What's that got to do with anything?
Because we're in the middle of nowhere.
I like people driving me around.
Exactly. I think we should just shop around before we buy.
If you find the other place for a retractor fan like that, then I'll be very much doubtful. Right, Lyd, I mean, I've given you a bit of time to think about it now. About the flat below Mark. What do you reckon?
It just always seems that when Mark's around, we seem to argue more. And I just think if we live underneath him, then we'll just be arguing the whole time.
But Lyd, I don't agree. I mean, Mark's not living with us. Yeah, he's above us, but it's not a big deal. I just think the location and for the price of it, I just don't think we're going to find anything better. Look at tonight, I was supposed to be going sugar up with Mark and Joey and the boys, but I didn't. I come back here with you to put Mr. Darcy to bed to show
but you made a
to
big
show
song
that
and
I've
dance of it.
no, to show that I've got responsibilities and that I'm going to do it. Otherwise, I should be in sugar right now doing the worm and body popping and everything like that, but I'm not. I promise you, I think it'll work. I think you'll love it. I think we'll have great memories in there. And I think you'll grow to love it.
Okay, well, I'm willing to make this such a huge sacrifice, James. This is a huge thing for me to give in to this. So if you really think that it will be good for our relationship, I'm willing to do it, but on one condition, James.
What?
That you need to learn how to drive, because after 110 lessons and 10 theory tests, James, you should be near enough to drive.
Well, listen, if it means a chance of us moving into this flat, then...
Okay?
Right,
I'm willing to give it a go. I love you.